And this week we celebrate love. And this year we will be missing out on one of our favorite pop culture holidays. I'm talking about Galentine's Day. Thanks to the show Parks and Rec, you might be familiar with it. It's getting together with our girlfriends that's become an annual tradition. But this year it's been so hard to connect. So I talked with relationship coach Kathy Dawson about how to keep those bonds strong.
In our culture, we think about romance between two people who have a very long relationship, who are emotionally and physically intimate. And, that's great. But romance means this. It means you matter to me. And so you can romance anybody.
Nothing pairs better with wine and chocolate than a couple of close friends. But almost a year into this separation, Zoom is just getting stale. And just like every relationship, our friendships could use a little spark.
I always tell people, take a different runway. If you're always showing someone they matter in the same way, they're going to become immune to it. So, drop off a little note. The day of texting is like, get it, it's over for a while. I mean, you can still text, but texting is just not that personal. It's just overdone, right?
Kathy Dawson, an expert in relationships, found a few ways to bond during COVID. There's always a virtual book club.
Every couple weeks, we just did it yesterday. We get on Zoom and we discuss the book. Now, we also discuss a whole bunch of other stuff, but it's really fun to just say, well, how'd you like the book and what were your favorite characters? And, it's just a different way to connect.
She also started a bake club, asking her friends their favorites and dropping off a monthly treat.
Even if you don't live right across the street, you can still get in your car and drop off a surprise for someone.
But Kathy also says this time gives us an opportunity.
Do you think now is a time that we ask our friends and open up this discussion about, go a little deeper into each other's psyche? And is it, that's okay? It's not too overwhelming?
Well, okay, here. So last time I was the moderator for this group of women. You know what my topic was? Death. Yeehaw! So no, all bets are off. You can talk about anything. I mean, this is the time to be vulnerable. We're all vulnerable.
I love it. This is the time to be vulnerable. And Kathy stressed it's so important to do these bonding experiences with people outside of your household. The girlfriends, the friends, the group of friends, they still matter, Holly.
Yes.
And she talked about how you heard her say this is the time to be vulnerable. She was talking about, the groups of friends. I'm sure you have friends that you would always go out to dinner or whatever.
Right.
But this is the time to get on. If it's only Zoom, great. And maybe open up that deeper conversation of, gosh, I've been so stressed, or
Right.
I'm feeling like this is overwhelming.
I agree with you. I feel like we've kind of kept it in a
Yes.
little bit because of the pandemic, and we're just not doing those things.
Right. And now is the time to bond with those friends that maybe you didn't go into those topics before.
Yeah. Such great advice. I love Kathy.